if you play a little game of Simon Says.
Let's do it.
Simon Says, touch your nose. Okay. Simon says, he's got a nice thick cock, doesn't he? Oh, yeah. Simon is a filthy, dirty bitch. A filthy bitch with a beautiful cock. Simon Says, stare directly at his cock. Simon says it's biblical in scale.
It's beauty.
Simon says it's like a swan, covered in sweat and veins.
Australians all, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. With golden soil and wealth good soil, our home is good by sea. Oh, our home is good by sea. And let us have nature's gifts, our beauty rich and rare. Let history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. Come on, choir. Oh, and that's Australia fair. And the second verse that no one ever knows. Within the radiant southern cross, soil with hearts and hands. To make this commonwealth of ours renowned of all the lands. For those who have come across the seas, with boundless plains to share. Oh, and that's Australia fair. Now you know the words. You know the words. We've got a choir. Let's sing it to the nation. The new Australian national anthem. Sing it with me, everyone. Australians all, let us rejoice. Come on. For we are young and free. With golden soil and wealth good soil, our home is good by sea. Rock on. Our land abounds with nature's gifts, our beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage wait for it. Advance Australia fair. And the little one, everyone. Oh, advance Australia fair. And a big loud one with the choir. Oh, advance Australia fair. Enjoy the gala, enjoy the festival, ring down, donate, have a good night.
Yeah, g'day, and welcome to another episode of Simon Says Weekly or Whenever News Review. And I'm your co-host Simon. Yeah, and I'm your... see, it's been so long since I done this shit, I've forgotten what to do. Yeah, anyway, I'm your host, Bazza, and we've got a very special flavour in this episode. And what is this episode going to be, Simon? It's going to be the Australia Day episode. But before we start, I'd like to introduce you to two special guests on this episode today. I would like to welcome Abbo Jack and George Hander Slapdick. Yeah, g'day, I'm Abbo Jack, and I would like to say thank you to Simon for letting me be on his show. And Simon, you got a bunda for me, mate? Hey, I'm hanging, eh? And I don't think I'll be able to do this show without one, eh? Abbo Jack, I don't smoke anymore, so you're going to actually have to ask Bazza, okay? Alright, hey Bazza, you got a bunda for me? No, you can't. You bloody go and buy your own cigarettes, eh? You get bloody more money on me because you're on the dole. I'm only on the bloody pension. Get your own ciggies, mate, because I need my bloody cigarettes for a bloody spin on me marijuana. Oh, come on, Bazza, eh? Just only one? Just only one? No! Well, I'm going to bloody put some black magic on you, eh? Yeah, whatever. Well, looks like this show's off to a great start, eh, boys? Yeah, bloody oath. Does anyone want a bourbon? Yeah, I bloody do. Yeah, I'll have one, eh? I love bourbon. And I'll bloody scull it like I bloody scull like a bloody Dreamtime snake, eh? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll have one too, Simon. Can I have one? No, S.S.W.O.W.E.N.R, because you've never drunk before and we don't know how you're going to cope with the alcohol. You might fucking die on us. No, I won't. Can I try one? No, S.S.W.O.W.E.N.R. Oh, bloody hell, Simon, I didn't want one. No, you'll have your can of Coke, mate. Oh, okay. There's your can, Bazza. Why, thank you very much, Simon. This is going to go down like a fucking Dreamtime story. Well, that's a good one, bloody Bazza. Hey. Here's your can, Abbo. Well, thank you very much, Simon. I'm going to enjoy this. And George, here's your Coke. Oh, I want a bourbon, please. No, George. Alright, let's all open our cans and start fucking pissing it up. That sounds bloody awesome, Simon. Alright, let's get on with this show and I hope you fucking enjoy. Cheers, everyone. Now, in today's episode, we're going to... I really don't know because we haven't really planned this. Oh well, hopefully the grog will take over and this will just turn to fucking shit. Anyway, our first segment today will be Abbo Jack, and I like Abbo because, you know, he's a fucking awesome bloke. And he is going to tell us a bloody Dreamtime story, aren't you, Abbo? Bloody oath I am, eh? He's going to tell you a bloody good story. And, yeah, it happened a long time ago. And, yeah, so do you want me to tell it now? Yeah, let's go. Tell your bloody story. Oh, this is going to be fucking good. I love Abbo stories, especially the Dreamtime stories. I never heard one. G'day. Let's all sit around the campfire and I'm going to tell you a bloody Dreamtime story. And this story is about Uluru, which is formerly known as Ayers Rock back in the day. And I was sitting around my campfire playing the didgeridoo. And this happened, eh? This is a life I enjoy, sitting around the campfire. Hey, jinga jinga, can you pass me the bloody petrol? I need to hit. You've had too many. You bloody give me that Coke bottle with the petrol in it now or I'll bloody slap ya. Okay. That's bloody good. Oh, I'm getting high as a motherfucker. That bloody hit the spot. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I'm wasted. Okay, I'm ready to tell you about the bloody Dreamtime story now because I'm so bloody high. So I'm sitting around my campfire listening to the crackle of the flames. And then my dog came home, and as you know, my dog is a bloody dingo, eh? And yeah, so he came home and he had something in his mouth. And I thought, what do you got there, boy? And he's wagging his tail because he's so happy with what he got home. And yeah, so I walked up to him and I said, what do you got there, boy? You got a doll. Where'd you get that from, boy? And so I went to grab it and he fucking growled at me, and he went to bite my arm. I said, you bloody bite my arm, I'll bloody kill you, you little bugger. Anyway, I tried to grab it, but he ran off with it. And I started chasing the bastard. And before I knew it, he was running around and I was so bloody buggered. And so I decided to sit down and he walked up to me with the thing in his mouth. It looked like a doll and he sat next to me and I was too bloody buggered to move because I was running around sniffing the petrol and yeah, I was fucked. Anyway, and so I was sitting there watching him and next thing he started chewing on the bloody doll's arm, And I thought, why are you chewing on the doll's arm, And next thing I seen all this bloody red stuff coming out of its arm and I thought, hey, wait a minute, boy, that ain't no doll, that's a bloody baby. Where did you get that from, boy? And yeah, and I thought nothing of it, so I let him eat it, and he ate the whole bloody lot, Not the jumpsuit, it was a white one. And yeah, so he trotted off to his den, taking the jumpsuit with him. And next thing, I woke up the next day and I decided to turn on my radio. And before I knew it, something bad happened, and it wasn't really good. And I heard that a white fella, a mother, and she was up at the rocks, at Ayers Rocks, and she was camping in the camp, and she had a baby in the tent, and and then she said she went to check on the baby, and as she came to check on the baby, the dingo was in the tent, and and she seen the bloody dog run out with the baby in its mouth, and she screamed, "A dingo took my baby!" And I thought, that was you, you little prick. You're the one that stole that baby, eh? Oh, you bad boy. So you know what I did to my bloody dog? I smacked him on the nose and said, "Bad boy, how dare you take baby? What, do you like white meat now, do ya, hey?" Oh, I wasn't a very happy person, so what I had to do is pretend I had no dog, because the coppers walked up to me and said, "Did your dog take your baby?" I went, "No, officer, no baby, no baby. What are you fucking talking about?" Oh, and he said to me, "Last night, a baby was taken by a dingo." And I thought, no, not my dog. My dog was home all night, eh? That's my, he was home with me, sitting by the campfire, listening to the didgeridoo and listening to the crickets and, anything that goes on. And no, it wasn't my dog, eh? All right. And he said to me, "All right, I'll catch you later." And after a while, that lady apparently served time in prison for a long time, and one day they were still investigating bloody 30 years later about the bloody shit. And and then I found out, this is a long time ago, my dog's long gone, so I didn't really worry, he died a long time ago after all this shit happened. After the coppers decided to reopen it and reinvestigate, and they ended up finding that jumpsuit that the bloody dog took to the den, and and then she was finally acquitted because they didn't believe that a dingo took a baby. I can guarantee, a dingo can take a baby. They take all our other babies while we're not sleeping, but maybe that dingo had a sick of black meat. It decided to try white meat this time, and he must have loved it, because he ate the whole bloody lot. And that's the end of the story, and I hope you enjoyed it, and one day I might come and tell you another Dreamtime story, And goodbye from Avo Jack. See you later, you bastards. Well, that was a bloody good story about Jack, eh? I didn't know it was your bloody dog that took that baby. Or bloody hope it was, and don't tell anyone, because I might still get into trouble for not bloody letting them know, eh? Oh, you wouldn't have to worry about that, about Jack, because it's been over 7 years. I think it's 7 years, and they drop it, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know too much about fucking justice system, because it's fucked up anyway. Because look at the bloody scum we're letting out on bail. No, this is about Australia Day. We're not going to talk about fucking Muslims and shit like that. Nothing like that, because I've fucking had enough of it. Anyway, we're going to play a song, and we all know this one, and you've heard it all before, and because it's Australia Day, we're going to put it on. Yeah, the song we're about to play, you know pretty well, and only if you listen to my show you'll know it. And this song's called Driving Around Australia with Rummed Reham. Take it away, DJ Sensei.
DJ Sensei, where he plays all the tracks non-stop on 73.05 SSSSSSSN.
This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia, and his name is Roman Graham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decided. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia, and his name is Roman Graham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decided to drive around Australia. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia, and his name is Roman Graham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decided to drive around Australia. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia, and his name is Ronald Graham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decided. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia, and his name is Ronald Graham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decided to drive around Australia. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia, and his name is Ronald Graham. He's one of my friends. Australia. We're driving through Sydney in Australia. We're driving through Sydney in Australia. We're driving through Sydney in Australia. Driving through Sydney in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, as we're looking through the rearview mirror, watching the hangar explode. What about the Opera House? No, Roman, but we've got to get the fuck out of here now. As we're driving through Sydney in Australia, because we're happy. Yes, we're happy because I'm driving my Muslim friend around Australia. Yes, we're driving through Sydney in 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 Australia. We're driving through Sydney in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, as we're looking through the rearview mirror, watching the hangar explode. What about the Opera House? No, Roman, but we've got to get the fuck out of here now. As we're driving through Sydney in Australia, because we're happy. Yes, we're happy. Yes, we're driving through Melbourne in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, as we're looking through the rearview mirror, watching MCG explode. Me and my Muslim friend driving in Melbourne in Australia, because we're happy. Because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving around Australia. Yes, we're driving through Melbourne in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, as we're looking through the rearview mirror, watching MCG explode. Me and my Muslim friend driving in Melbourne in Australia, because we're happy. Because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving around Australia. Melbourne. Yes, we're driving through 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 Melbourne in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham. Yes, we're driving. 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 Yes, we're driving through Queensland in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, as we're looking through the rearview mirror, watching the big pineapple explode. Me and my Muslim friend driving through Queensland in Australia, because we're happy. Because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving through Australia. Yes, we're driving through Queensland in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, as we're looking through the rearview mirror, watching the big pineapple explode. Me and my Muslim friend driving through Queensland in Australia, because we're happy. Because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving through Australia. Yes, we're driving. Yes, we're Yes, we're driving through Perth in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, Yes, we're driving through Perth in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, Yes, we're driving through Perth in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, as we look in the rearview mirror, there's nothing to explain. So let's get the fuck out of here and let's try another place. That's me and my Muslim friend driving through Perth in Australia, because we're happy. Because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving in Australia. Yes, driving through Perth in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Roman Graham, as we look in the rearview mirror, there's nothing to explain. So let's get the fuck out of of here and let's try another place. That's me and my Muslim friend driving through Perth in Australia. Because we're happy, because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving in Australia. Perth in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber runner as yes, we're driving through Perth in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber runner we're driving through Adelaide in Australia. 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 We're driving through Adelaide in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham. As we looking through the rearview mirror, there's nothing to explode. Hey Simon, this is getting pretty boy now. Where can we go to explode more shit? Don't worry Rahmat, I got a great idea. That's me and my Muslim friend driving in Adelaide in Australia. Because we're happy, because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving around Australia. We're driving through Adelaide in Australia. 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 We're driving through Adelaide in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham. As we looking through the rearview mirror, there's nothing to explode. Hey Simon, this is getting pretty boy now. Where can we go to explode more shit? Don't worry Rahmat, I got a great idea. That's me and my Muslim friend driving through Bathurst in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber. Yes, we're driving through Bathurst in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber. Yes, we're driving through Bathurst in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham. As we're looking through the rearview mirror, watching all the Fords explode on Mount Panorama. Me and my Muslim friend driving through Bathurst in Australia. Because we're happy, because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving around Australia. Yes, we're driving through Bathurst in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham. As we're looking through the rearview mirror, watching all the Fords explode on Mount Panorama. Me and my Muslim friend driving through Bathurst in Australia. Because we're happy, because we're happy. Me and my Muslim friend driving around Australia. Yes, we're driving through Bathurst in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber. Yes, we're driving through Bathurst in Australia. Me and my suicide bomber. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia. And his name is Rahmat Reham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decided. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia. And his name is Rahmat Reham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decided to drive around Australia. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia. And his name is Rahmat Reham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decide to drive around Australia. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia. And his name is Rahmat Reham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decide. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia. And his name is Rahmat Reham. He's one of my friends. He has a great idea, so we decide to drive around Australia. This is a story about a suicide bomber in Australia. This is about a suicide bomber in Australia. We're driving around Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham comes up with a great idea, and this is what. We're driving around Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham comes up with a great idea, and this is what. Yes, we're driving around Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham comes up with a great idea, and this is what he says.
Hey Simon, why don't we get the heart of Australia and blow up that big red rock?
That's me and my Muslim friend driving in Australia. Looking through our rearview mirror, watching all the towns explode. As we head to the outback, we're gonna have some fun. We're driving around Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham comes up with a great idea, and this is what. We're driving around Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham comes up with a great idea, and this is what. Yes, we're driving around Australia. Me and my suicide bomber Rahmat Reham comes up with a great idea, and this is what he says. We're driving in the outback in Australia. 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 We're looking in the rearview mirror, and the root gets hit by a bloody IUD. Fuck those Muslims, a bunch of funny cunts, aren't they? And that's driving in Australia. Me and my Muslim friend driving to Uluru to do a suicide bombing, but we're all happy. Yes, we're all happy. Yeah, when we're driving in the outback in Australia, we look in the rearview mirror, and the root gets hit by a bloody IUD. Fuck those Muslims, a bunch of funny cunts, aren't they? And that's driving in Australia. Me and my Muslim friend driving to Uluru to do a suicide bombing, but we're all happy. Yes, we're all happy. Yeah, when we're driving in the outback in Australia, we're driving in the outback in Australia, we're driving in the outback in Australia, Australia.
Yeah, I found that bloody song funny, eh? That was so funny. I laughed when I heard that bloody kangaroo hit that IUD, eh? Hey, Abbo, can I ask you a question, mate? Yeah, what's that, brother? How do you feel about being called Abbo? I know you bloody Aussies, you like to bloody shorten your words, eh? It's just an abbreviation, eh? It's nothing harmful. It's just these bloody arseholes, half-caste I call them. They bloody live in the city and the bloody suburbs and they know nothing about our bloody culture. We understand you Aussies, you're bloody lazy talkers and you have to cut everything down to stop the flies flying in your mouth, that's why. That's all it is. We got the word wog, we got the word chink, and we got the word abo. So to me it doesn't really matter, eh? I take it as a pride. You gave me a nickname and I am bloody gonna accept it. I don't mind the word abo. It's just all the other bloody abos that don't like it, eh? I don't care, I live in the bush and I don't care getting called an abo. It's just a name. Hey abo, what if I called you a black cunt? Oh, that doesn't bloody worry me, eh? It's just a bloody name. It runs off me like a water on a duck's back, okay? It doesn't worry me. You're my mate. You can call me bloody anything, because I can give it straight back to you, eh? I can call you, I can call you a white cunt, eh? Doesn't really matter. Just give what you receive. You know what, Abo Jack? I'm bloody glad to hear you say that, because, a lot of people take offence to us abbreviating their name. That's all we do, we just shorten the words. Yeah, that's to bloody stop the flies flying in, eh? If you don't bloody keep your mouth shut, you bloody get a mouthful of bloody blowflies, eh? And there's nothing worse than bloody choking on a bloody blowfly in the back of your throat, eh? It tickles. Spasto George, where are you going? I'm just going to change my colostomy bag. Do you want me to do it? No, you just keep on recording, I'm just going to bloody do it myself, okay? Alright mate, well, since George is going to do that, we're going to put on a song, and this next song is Piss Fucking Funny. I love it. It's a character from Howzos, and his name is Jimmy the Junkie, and he's going to sing Ice, Ice, Baby. Take it away, Jimmy the Junkie.
Yeah, brah. Jimmy the Junkie, it's shy. On that ice, 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 ice. Alright, stop. Shut the fuck up, listen. Let me tell you about my addiction. Puffin' on a crystal nightly. I got 2 points in my Nikes. Will I ever stop, bruh? I don't know. I'm on more ice than an Eskimo. Shooting up, bruh, you know that I can handle it. Give me the pipe, I light it up like a candle. Fuck coke, fuck dope, and fuck booze. Fuck cones, fuck don't, and mushrooms. Take a piss like a urine test. Put your hands in the air if you like math. The king of rock, but I'm not Elvis. If I see a cop, bruh, I'll shelve it. Can't stop the voices in my head. I've been up all night on that crystal mess. Sick car. I'm on that ice, ice, baby. Yeah, shy. Give me some of that ice, ice, baby. Every cunt's on that ice, ice, baby. Let's go, bruh. Hate it when my dealer not picking up, cause he knows I'm trying to tick it up. Crack rock, yeah, I gotta have it bad. So I'm stealing laptops and bags. See the bugs I got on my face? I've been trying to get them out since yesterday. Some say the meth will wreck ya. My only real problem's when I don't get some. I'm on that pseudo-ephedrine. I've had so much I got one sleep. When I woke up it's Chrissy Tree. Santa got me amphetamines. I'm on that mission daily. I'm spending all my pay. If I owe to you again today, I'll just detox in jail again. Yeah, bruh. I'm on that ice, ice, baby. Hey, bruh. Give me some of that ice, ice, baby. Yeah, bruh. Everyone's on that ice, ice, baby. Sunny bar for life, come. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na.
My brown snake don't. My brown snake don't want none unless you take it up the bum, love.
Sick cunt named Dazza used to live out in Para. Big pinger slinger money, he was raking in dosh. Had some run-ins with the coppers, but he's paid off his mortgage. Bought me Lowe's and Tarjay, he was keeping me stylish. Now that's sick, sick, sick. Glass in my bum bag, cunt, I came dressed to shame. Who wanna go first? I'll have them pushing Waratahs. Munted as shit, only had 6 bong hits. I'm on some dumb shit. By the way, what'd he say? He can tell that my doll isn't late. Come through and fuck him in my Holden V8. Let him eat it off a plate. I ain't telling him to wait. And he telling me it's great that he love my jailbait. Say he don't like him sober, so he want a date rape. Then I'm passing out at 8 and he's tagging in his mates like dun da da dun 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 dun. My brown snake don't. My brown snake don't want none unless you take it up the bum. Love, fuck me, Bazza. Look at her rig.
Oh, you
Fuck
haven't seen
me,
Jinga
Bazza.
Jinga's rack,
Look
you
at her
cunt.
rig. Fuck me, Bazza. Look at her rig. Look at her rig. Look at her rig. This bloke named Jono used to drive in a Como. Dick bigger than a river. I ain't talking about Murray. Real country ass yobbo let me puff on his durry. Mut put his ass to sleep. Now he calling me still knocks. Now that's root. I let him hit it cause he got meth in the boot. He gave me rimmies like his name Marks gave. And when he done I make him buy me Supreme. I'm on some dumb shit. By the way, what'd he say? He can tell that my doll isn't late. Come through and fuck him in my Holden V8. Let him eat it off a plate. I ain't telling him to wait. And he telling me it's great that he love my jailbait. Say he don't like him sober, so he want a date rape. Then I'm passing out at 8 and he's tagging in his mates like dun 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 dun. My brown snake don't. My brown snake don't want none unless you take it up the bum. Love, fuck me, Bazza. Look at her rig. Fuck me, Bazza. Look at her rig. Fuck me, Bazza. Look at her rig. Look at her rig. Look at her rig. Little bit fat, but she got a nice rack. Little bit fat, but she got a nice rack. Little bit fat, but she got a nice rack. Fuck me, Bazza. Look at her rig.
They were piss funny songs, weren't they? I'm getting a bit pissed at the moment, so we've had about 10 cans each and I'm not feeling too good, but we're gonna try to get through this and, yeah, without fucking... I'm trying to keep it down, I don't want to fucking spew, otherwise I'm wasting me fucking drinks. You're bloody funny, Bazza, when you're drunk. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you a bloody few jokes, because I'm starting to get bloody pissed myself, and as you can hear the rain out there, I bloody did the rain dance, and yeah, I fucked everything up. So much for a bloody good Australia Day, I made it bloody fucking rain. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you a couple of bloody jokes, Here's the first one. What do you... sorry, I'll start again. What do you call... No, shit. I'm still fucking up, Oh, God, I've got to get used to this shit, Let me think. Oh, here we go. What's the difference between a bloody kangaroo and a bloody Aboriginal? What's that? Hello? You bloody see the bloody skid marks before the kangaroo, I like that one. Anyway, here's another one. What do you call an abo with a corrugated iron over his head? What do you call an abo with a corrugated iron over his head? The first home buyer. Oh, that's bloody piss funny. Oh, that's, I can't get over that one. What do you call an Aboriginal with 2 corrugated iron over his head? What? Real estate. Oh, fuck, mate, you're really cracking me up. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Got any more? Yeah, I've got another one. We'll make this the last one and then you can tell a good joke, What do you call an Aborigine with a bloody thong? What? A bloody thief. Oh, shit, Abo. What do you call an Aborigine with 2 bloody thongs? What? A bloody good thief. You're fucked, Abo. Yeah, you're so funny, mate. I'm gonna have another fucking can, Anyway, I've got a joke here. What's the joke? Oh, fuck, I've got to think. What am I going to say? Oh, yeah, here we go. There was this Australian, an American, and an Irishman sitting on the bloody harbour bridge when they're building it. And it was lunchtime, and the 3 sit down, because they're all best mates, So they all sit down on the top and, open their lunchbox up, and the Aussie looks at his sandwiches and says, fuck, I got Vegemite again. I fucking hate Vegemite. If I have Vegemite tomorrow, I'm gonna fucking jump off this bridge and fucking kill myself. And the American opens his sandwich up and he sees he's got fucking peanut butter and jelly. And he said, oh, fuck, my wife knows I fucking hate bloody Vegemite. Oh, sorry, not Vegemite. My wife knows I hate peanut butter and jelly. I fucking hate it. If I have this tomorrow, I'm gonna jump off this bridge and fucking kill myself too. So the bloody Irishman gets his lunch out of his lunchbox and he opens it up and he says, oh, fuck, I got bloody mashed potato on my sandwiches again. And the Aussie says, why the fuck would you have bloody mashed potato on your sandwich? And he goes, I don't know, it's just on there. So the next day, lunchtime comes around and they all sit on the top of the bridge again and open up their lunchbox. And the Aussie man knows that, he's got the Vegemite sandwich again. So he opens it up and he says, fuck this. I'd rather be fucking dead than eat fucking Vegemite sandwiches all the time. So he jumps off. Bang. Gone. Dead. So the American goes, uh-oh. So the American opens his sandwich up and then, fair enough, he's got peanut butter and jelly. So he says, see you mate, I'm off. I'm going to bloody heaven. So he jumps off the bridge and kills himself. Gone. Dead. No more. So the Irishman's sitting there all alone going, oh fuck. Looks like I'm gonna die too. So he opens his sandwich up and fair enough, he's got bloody mashed potato again. So he says, rightio, see you later. No, even though he's not talking to anybody, so he jumps off the bridge and splat, gone, dead. So the funeral came around and all the wives are standing there, dumbfounded of why the bloody husbands commit suicide because of what they had on their sandwiches. And the Aussie wife says, bloody hell, if I knew he hated Vegemite sandwiches, I wouldn't have given it to him. Oh well. Let's move on. And the American said, yeah, I hate my husband and I knew he hated bloody peanut butter and jelly, so I gave it to him hoping that, it'd piss him off. And it fucking worked. And the Irishman wife walked up and says, I don't understand why my husband killed himself, because you know what? He used to make his own bloody sandwiches. Hey, I hope you like that one. Oh, God, Bazza, that's fucking piss funny, man. Yeah, that bloody funny, eh? Bloody getting mashed potato on your bloody sandwiches, that's bloody strange, eh? Yeah, we know the bloody Irish, they do bloody stupid shit. That's why we make bloody good jokes out of them. Anyway, where's bloody S.S.W.O.W.E.N.R George? He should be back by now. Hey, S.S.W.O.W.E.N.R.
Why?
What are you doing?
I'm just changing my costume back.
Why does it take so long to change your bag, you cunt?
It doesn't fit.
Well, use some fucking super glue. Hey, Simon, you got a fucking joke for us? Yeah, I got one. It's another Irish joke, but, they're funny. One day, this Irishman bought a huge block of land, and it was worth millions of dollars. And one day, he's sitting in the pub having a Guinness and, throwing it down like a bloody lolly water. And he realised, oh, shit, I've got no money to build a house. So he's sitting at his pub, drinking away, and he's flicking through the newspaper and he sees an advertisement of ex-government railway carriages, $500. And he thought to himself, that's a bargain, I'll go and get myself one. So he buys his railway carriage and smack bang in the middle of his land. And he was so proud of it that he rung his mate Mick and he says, hey Mick, you got to come over and check this thing I'm living in. It's a railway carriage. So Mick's driving up the drive and it is absolutely pissing down rain, eh? And like at the moment. And he sees Paddy outside drenched like a bloody rat, drowned, outside having a cigarette. And Mick gets out of the car and he says, Paddy, you dickhead, why are you outside in the rain having a fucking smoke, mate? And Mick turns to me and he says, Mick, I made a mistake. I bought a non-smoker. Oh, that's bloody funny. He bought a non-smoker and it's his own and he's bloody going outside for a ciggy. Oh, what a stupid cunt. Yeah, I bloody love the Irish joke. That was bloody funny, eh? Bought a bloody block of land and had no money to build a house. Oh, what a stupid cunt. Anyway, we're going to play another song. I don't know what it's called, but here it is anyway. Hope you like your fucking cunts.
My name is Flabba Baba Wabba Jabba Nunga. I'm back. Run, 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 Gordon. it's the policeman. We gotta get up out this house, there's the policeman. Grab the bong, get my weed, it's the policeman. Move y'all, keep running from the policeman. Find me out the front, puffing on the bud, man. Fuck these what I can't say, I'm sick of getting mugged. Talking shit and getting bashed cause I'm tipsy. I gotta call my Uncle Big Merv to come get me. You can find me out the front, fighting every cunt off my head, and I'm drunk, I lick the cigarette butts. I never went to school so I can't talk much, but please white fellas, spare $1 for the bus. When I roll up to your house I'm only wearing one shoe. Leave a couple hours later, somehow I got two. It's like every single day I'm getting blazed off the buds. Then I'm stealing M&M's from the pub and getting busted. Man, ain't nothing changed, call my niece up, tell her I'm getting horny and I need a good fuck at Mirror Book, a sniffing glue, getting caught and locked up in the pig. Let me go, I gotta get home to 14 kids, 9 sisters, 12 cousins, and I'm fucking the lot. Getting high, sitting, sniffing freshly painted bus stops. I spent my last $1, now I'm broke as a joke, bro. Gotta work today, do I beg for money or smoke stars? Faster when it's red, you think it's a crime. I get my meals from Centrelink, and most of the time the cops confiscated my stash, the bong and the drugs. I don't fit the dress standard, can't get in the club. Find me out the front, puffing on the bud, man. Fuck these what I can't say, I'm sick of getting mugged. Talking shit and getting bashed cause I'm tipsy. I gotta call my Uncle Big Merv to come get me. You can find me out the front, fighting every cunt off my head, and I'm drunk, I lick the cigarette butts. I never went to school so I can't talk much, but please white fellas, spare $1 for the bus. Last week we mobbed some Asian kid and took all that cunt's dirty shit. Went to cash converters, popped it in, come home 2 blocks and half a stick. 3 beers, 1 smoke each for the kids. So now we filthy fucking rich. Oh yeah, what's happening, cuz? My name is Flabba Babba Wabba Jabba Noonga. Jaden Grey, you faggot cunt. Wanna fuck with me, can't copy my shit, cunt. I'll make you skip, cunt. Fuck with me, huh? I still got my cock in my cousin, Noonga. Jimmy, give me the bong. Give me the bong, Jimmy.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that song, especially the last one. Abbo Jack was pretty happy. He was bouncing along to the tunes. He loves his bloody Abbo songs. Where is S.S.W.O.W.E.N.R? He fucking hasn't come back yet. I'm going to check it to see what he's up to. Oh my god, boys, come and have a fucking look at this shit. What? Just come and have a fucking look at S.S.W.O.W.E.N.R. Alright, Abbo, let's go and have a check. Oh my god, look at him. What the fuck? He's drunk a whole carton of fucking Jimmy. He's fucked, he's gone. Hey, Abbo, sorry. Yeah, I'm pissed too. George. You alright, mate?
Yes, I'm alright.
Hey, what's going on, George?
Hey, I'm talking normal. Wow, can you understand me?
Yeah, bloody hope we can. Hey, we're going to have to get you bloody pissed more often. Oh, there he goes, he's gone. Oh, anyway, we're getting to an hour of this show, so since George is gone, he's fucked. Yeah, we're going to sort of head off and pack this up because I don't know how long I can record without being a fucking pro on bloody Spreaker because they always fuck us over and try to bloody whittle out the little podcasters, as Adam K used to say. But I think I can do an hour, so we'll sort of call it quits tonight. George is gone. He's fucked. There's bloody shit everywhere. He's turned my fucking house into a massive fucking Easter egg. Shit everywhere. Why did it bloody explode, S.S.W.O.W.E.N.R?
Yes, it did.
Well, go back to sleep. I'm going to have to fucking clean this mess up. Anyway, guys, we're going to play a couple of more songs. One song is requested by one of my listeners, and he absolutely loves it. So I'm going to put it on for him. I'm not going to tell him what it is, but he requested 2, but I'm going to put my favourite one on. Anyway, well, after this song, we won't be coming back, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're not going to... See, I'm running out of material, so I've got to, try to think up more shit. So, and that will happen because I'm actually writing a, as you know, stand-up skit for Baz, and he's actually gonna, you know, give it a go, and we'll put it up and see how it goes. And if it goes any good, I'm gonna send his fucking ass to Sydney and do open mic night. So anyway, guys, I hope you had a fucking great Australia Day. I hope you fucking pissed it up. I hope you had a fucking banger of a bloody Barbie. And yeah, I hope you had all your good mates around and fucking played cricket all night. Oh, sorry, all day. Anyway, I'll catch you later, and I'll speak to you soon. Yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you had a fucking awesome Australia Day. Anyway, you know... Yeah, guys, I hope you had a fucking good Australia Day, and I look forward to next year so we can do another episode of this shit. I'll speak to yous all later on. See you later, you cunts.
You! Yeah! Drop the clutch and give it to her.
What are you doing, mate?
Just waiting for a mate. What are you doing?
Just waiting for a mate?
Let's wait for our mates.
Yeah.
We're bogan gentlemen.
We like Boone and Goon and Dutchie when we spoon.
Bogan gentlemen.
We like Ford and Holden. This DVD player
Bogan
stolen.
gentlemen.
Go to Bali to party with my girlfriend Shani.
Bogan gentlemen.
We like party. Hey!
We're rocker.
Cupcake the missus when she tries to do the dishes.
Whoppers.
Hip flask in my budgies. If there's room, I'll take some
We love
stubbies.
knockers.
Cock got so destroyed that I took home lady
Me old chopper.
Damn girl, you're so freaking sexy.
Hey, mate, that's my mum.
Flannels designer, hard rubbish recliner, fly tiger, think I'm MacGyver, truck driver, tree primer, mangina, modern Aussie bagging man, smoke durries, day slurries, no worries, modern Aussie bagging man, do doughies, swap blowies, Scull-moey, modern Aussie bagging man. Doing blockies in my car.
Tinted windows with subwoofer cranking hip-hop.
Hanging round the park.
Watching dogs, mate, with some popcorn and a
Ooh,
chop-chop.
Uncle and McGrath.
Got a text from my mate Bazza. Blip-flop, blip-flop.
To the bar.
Gonna get some trackies and dackies from the op
That's
shop.
a good idea.
Gel my hair, shave downstairs, it's nothing
Drink
drastic.
sangria.
Looking sexy using Vegemite as
Mamma
chapstick.
mia.
I'm so swaggy, call me Shaggy, I'm bombastic.
Or IKEA.
Cause I throw shapes on the dance floor like an Allen key.
I'm a U-driver.
UFC fighter.
Where's me lighter?
Interior designer.
Minor. Rottweiler, modern Aussie bagging man. Chuck sickies, like Anzac Bickies. Hurl brickies, modern Aussie bagging man. Do Zumba, big gut like Pumbaa. Hero Chad Kruger, modern Aussie bagging man.
Gonna make some beds.
Yeah.
Gonna be in debt.
No.
You might get pregnant.
What?
Baby bonus. Gonna get some tabs.
Yeah.
Gonna smoke some.
No.
It'll hit the sack.
What with who?
With the Janaskians.
Do you even know who the Jonaskians are? You
Yeah, on
idiot?
YouTube, mate. I've seen it. Twice.
Modern Aussie bagging man.
Coming soon to Simon Says Radio. DJ Sensei, where he plays all the tracks non-stop on 73.05 SSSSSSN.
Let's see what's on the radio today.
Please on and take everything off, and we'll be back later. So I'll take my top off. Please on and take everything off, and we'll be back later. So I'll take my top off. If the please on and take everything off, and we'll be back later. So I take my top off and take my pants off, and put the white gown on, and then put the pressure socks on. Geez, I look good, but I left my underwear on. Excuse me, sir, you have to take your underwear off. Okay. Here, put these on and take everything off, and we'll be back later. So I take my top off and take my pants off and put the white gown on, and then put the precious socks on. Geez, I look good, but I left my underwear wear on. Excuse me, sir, you have to take your underwear off. Oh, okay. Here, put these on and take everything off, and we'll be back later. So I take my top off. Here, put these on and take everything off, and we'll be back later. So I take my top off. Here, put these on and take everything off, and we'll be back later. So I take my top off and take my pants off and put
some laying on the special bed for the eye operation. The wheezing to the waiting room, all in a line. I'm shit. Some laying on the special bed for the eye operation. The wheezing to the waiting room, all in a line. I'm shit. So I'm laying on the special bed for the eye operation. It wheezed me into the waiting room, all in a line. I'm shit scared, and then it comes to get me. Puts me in the holding room, I'm shit scared. I'm looking up at the lights, very shit scared. He walks, sucked up to me, and said, you look really frightened. I'm gonna give you a needle, it's gonna calm you down. I will help you calm down. So I'm laying on the special bed for the eye operation. The wheezing to the waiting room, all in a line. I'm shit. So I'm laying on the special bed for the eye operation. The wheezing to the waiting room, all in a line. I'm shit. So I'm laying on the special bed for the eye operation. It wheezed me into the waiting room, all in a line. I'm shit scared, real shit scared. As I'm laying there, real shit scared. As I'm laying there, real shit scared. As I'm laying there, real shit scared. The doctor injects the really good shit, and then within seconds, I feel really happy. I seem to love everything. I'm getting really tight. And that's all I remember. As I'm laying there, real shit scared. The doctor injects the really good shit, and then within seconds, I feel really happy. I seem to love everything. I'm getting really tight. And that's all I remember. As I'm laying there, real shit scared. 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 And the next thing I remember, someone calling my name. Son, it's time to wake up. I just feel I'm feeling really shit. The next thing I remember, someone calling my name. Son, it's time to wake up. I just feel I'm feeling really shit. The next thing I remember, someone calling my name. Son, it's time to wake up. I just feel I'm feeling really shit. Oh, what the fuck happened? It's alright, just lay down. You had your operation and it went really well. Just lay back and we'll to your room. I am your nurse looking after you. Oh, shit, what the fuck happened? Oh, all I remember is nothing. The next thing I remember, someone calling my name. Simon, it's time to wake up. I'm feeling really shit. Oh, what the fuck happened? It's alright, just lay down. You had your operation and it went really well. Just lay back and we'll to your room. I am your nurse looking after you. Oh, shit, what the fuck happened? Oh, all I remember is nothing. The next thing I remember, someone calling my name. Simon, it's time to wake up. I just feel I'm feeling really shit. The next thing I remember, someone calling my name. Simon, it's time to wake up. I can't remember anything. Feeling really shit. I was so fucking tight, getting over anesthesia. But then I can't remember anything on that day because I was so fucking tight, getting over anesthesia. But then I can't remember anything on that day because I was so fucking tight, getting over anesthesia. But then the next day, I was feeling really good. I had to get up, but then I realised they fucking put a catheter in my dick. They put a catheter in my fucking cock. I fucking can't believe they put a catheter in my fucking cock. Can't remember anything on that day because I was so fucking tight, getting over anesthesia. But then the next day, I was feeling really good. I had to get up, but then I realised they fucking put a catheter in my dick. They put a catheter in my fucking cock. I fucking can't believe they put a catheter in my fucking cock. Can't remember anything on that day because I was so fucking tight, getting over anesthesia. But then I can't remember anything on that day because I was so fucking tight, getting over anesthesia. But then 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the morning and I'm dead to the world. And suddenly I wake up in a lot of fucking pain. I'm starting to get a fucking erection and it's pulling at the catheter. Because it's strapped to my leg, it's getting fucking bigger. And because it's got nowhere to go, it's starting to bow. It's starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger and fucking bigger. It's getting bigger and it's really fucking hurting. I really gotta think of something fucking over. 3 o'clock. 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 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm dead to the world. And suddenly I wake up in a lot of fucking pain. I'm starting to get a fucking erection and it's pulling at the catheter. Because it's strapped to my leg, it's getting fucking bigger. And because it's got nowhere to go, it's starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Shoved up my cock, still strapped to my leg. A week later, I still got the catheter. Shoved up my cock, still strapped to my leg. The doctor walks in, he sees I'm pissed off. He says to me, "What's wrong, Simon? You have to get this catheter out of my fucking cock." Why, have you had a catheter up your fucking cock, doc? No? Well, you gotta get this thing out, because every night, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's starting to raise to attention and it's fucking hurting. Get this fucking thing out, please. Okay, I'll get the nurse, take it out, and then you can pee into a bottle. Well, why couldn't I do that the first time? I can aim into a fucking hole. A week later, I still got the catheter shoved up my cock, still strapped to my leg. The doctor walks in, later, I still got the catheter shoved up my cock, still strapped to my leg. A week later, I still got the catheter shoved up my cock, still strapped to my leg. The doctor walks in, he sees I'm pissed off. He says to me, "What's wrong, Simon? You have to get this catheter out of my fucking catheter out now." Thank fuck for that. 4 o'clock in the morning, the nurse walks in. "Simon, I'm taking your catheter out. 4 o'clock in the morning, the nurse walks in. "Simon, I'm taking your catheter out now." Thank fuck for that. So she deflates the balloon and then she pulls. I felt this weird sensation coming and out of my cock. There you go, it's all done. Now you can pee into a bottle. 4 o'clock in the morning, the nurse walks in. "Simon, I'm taking your catheter out now." Thank fuck for that. So she deflates the balloon and then she pulls. I felt this weird sensation coming and out of my cock. There you go, it's all done. Now you can pee into a bottle. 4 o'clock in the morning, the nurse walks in. "Simon, I'm taking your catheter out now." Thank fuck for that. 4 o'clock in the morning, the nurse walks in. "Simon, I'm taking your catheter out 4 o'clock in the morning, the nurse walks in. "Simon, I'm taking your catheter out now." Thank fuck for that. She deflates the balloon and then she pulls. I felt this weird sensation coming and out of my cock. There you go, it's all done. Now you can pee into a bottle. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange happened. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange happened. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange happened into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange happened. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange happened. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange. I now have that evil catheter taken out. I had my first piss into a bottle, and as I came to the end of the flow, something strange. And the story of my evil catheter.
that strange thing was that strange thing was out my I started to throw balls out my and it felt really strange. And it felt really strange. And I thought I'd share that with you. I thought I'd share that with you. My evil catheter, my evil catheter. And that strange thing was that strange thing was out my I started to throw balls out my and it felt really strange. And it felt really strange. And I thought I'd share that with you. I thought I'd share that with you. My evil catheter, my evil catheter. I started strange thing. I started to throw balls out and it felt really strange. And I thought I'd share that with you. I thought I'd share that with you. My evil catheter, my evil catheter. And that strange thing was that strange thing was out my I started to throw balls out my and it felt really strange. And it felt really strange.
Oh, Ingrid, I feel so sorry for that dumbass. Ingrid, I need a coffee.
My country don't share no borders because of all the waters that surround our sands. Thank God for our resources because they are the sources of our wealthy lands. Don't try to find the capital or fight the animals, you're on your own. Just drive from town to paradise and you'll see why we call Australia home. Australia, 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 Australia. You think you got it, oh you think you got it, but have you got a rock where there is nothing at all? We get together, oh we get together, the weather's always better when there's cricket involved. And we believe that friendship is forever. We're all mates, 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 and we're multicultural. And why you not living in Australia when you know we are so happy here? Australia, 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 Australia. All right now, fellas. Yeah. Now what's cooler than a big cold beer? Ice cold. Here we go. Shake it, 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 shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake it, 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 shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Well, now that Sam is finished,